Good evening, I'm Sean Embrock with this edition of the HGP Nightly News Sportscast. A breaking story to begin our sportscast. Sliggers FC and Alpha United debarred from playing in the CFU Football Tournament 2017. The management of Sliggers and Alpha United football clubs were on Tuesday, January 10th, written to by newly appointed General Secretary of the GFF, Alicia Scipio, informing them of CONCACAF's decision to debar them from playing in the Caribbean Football Union's regional tournament. The two clubs qualified to represent Guyana at the CFU, being the top finishers in the Stag Elite League Season 1. Four clubs, Alpha United, Sliggers FC, Pile FC, and GFC, withdrew from Season 2 of the Elite League, citing the inclusion of Top 20 of Linden and Victoria Kings of East Coast into the league as bad in faith. CONCACAF's missive to the local governing football association, Guyana Football Federation, GFF, clearly states that as a result of bad standing with the GFF by the clubs, they will not be allowed to participate in the CFU tournament. President of the GFF, Wayne Ford, did state that the decision was with CONCACAF.
The participation of the two teams of Alpha United and Slingers is a decision that will be taken by CONCACAF. It's not a decision that the Federation is expected to make because it's not the Guyana Football Federation tournament.
CONCACAF's General Secretary, Felipe Maggio, also informed the GFF that the parent body will decide which teams will substitute Alpha United and Sliggers FC. GFF appoints new General Secretary, Alicia Scipio, former Honorary Secretary of the Guyana Football Association. Calvin Chapman with the details.
I want to use the opportunity now that we have the camera before us to say welcome to the Guyana Football Federation, Ms. Scipio. The Executive Committee, we're very excited about the appointment of Ms. Scipio. We think that she brings with her the experience to restructure the operations of the Federation. She understands the importance of engaging the members and supporting the members. We see ourselves as a service-oriented.
Head of the GFF, Wayne Ford. CPO, a former officer in the Guyana Police Force, naturally expressed delight at the appointment.
I'm delighted to be a part of the Guyana Football Federation, and I look forward to aiding in the restructuring process that has already commenced. I expect a lot of challenges, but I'm up to the task.
And we tell you now that the Guyana Football Federation, GFF, supports a footballer. The organization on Tuesday made a monetary contribution to the injured National and Alpha United player, Delon Lanferman. The monetary support was handed over by the GFF president, Wayne Ford, at the Secretariat. Lanferman's sister, Marcia Lanferman, thanked the Federation for the support, which she said will go a far way for medication. Ford, in brief comments, expressed the Federation's pleasure to be of assistance to the footballer and extended best wishes for a speedy recovery on behalf of the football fraternity. He expressed the hope that the player receives the necessary support from his colleagues and fraternity in his recovery process. Lanferman was injured all year's night when he was stabbed in a firecracker throwing incident. He was hospitalized but later released. 26-year-old Jonathan Fu, who played 3 regional Super 50 matches for Guyana in 2011, is happy to be back in the national setup. Calvin Chapman with that report.
After a 6-year absence, batsman Jonathan Fu's consistent performances within the domestic scene has earned him a place in the Guyana Jaguars Super 50 40-man squad. Although being delighted, he maintains he has to keep working hard.
Actually, I'm very happy to be back in the squad. I've been waiting for the opportunity quite a while now. So I think here is where the hard work starts. Just to get into the team is a plus, but I need to keep maintaining my performance so that I could stay in the team.
Fu, who was the top scorer in the Guyana Cricket Board's 5th over league and among the runs in the 3-day league, batted mainly at 3 or 4, but he is willing to adapt to fit the national setup.
I'm ready to take up whatever challenge the management and the captain, whatever role they have for me. I think I'm ready to play that role.
And that brings us to the end of our sportscast for this evening. I am Sean Embrock saying be a good sport and good night.